All right, what's up? Welcome to 5 projects in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna put 5 projects really quick on your radar that I think you should be invested in going into 2022. They're 5 of my favorites, and they are absolutely crushing it in the space right now. So first, we're gonna start off with Time Wonderland. If you haven't heard of Time Wonderland, it is a layer 2 solution, a DAO, essentially, that has the goal to fund a bunch of gaming projects in the future. The founder, Daniel, sees this project as being the currency that navigates a lot of these future games. And if you follow gaming at all right now, you know they're all popping off and that the gaming industry in crypto is going to be $1 trillion industry one day. Time Wonderland boasts an incredible return on investment at 87,000% APY a year, which is nuts. And if you aren't into crypto, that probably doesn't make any sense to you, and that's totally fine, and that's okay. If you want to learn how to get into Time, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube. Go check them out. There's full walkthroughs. People will help you get into it. No troubles. All right, secondary, we have Klima. Klima DAO is by far my favorite project in the space right now. I think what they're trying to do with carbon credits is absolutely ludicrous and awesome, and I love the push towards green energy. So if you know anything about Klima DAO, essentially what's happening is it's a DAO that you can go and bond verified carbon credits to, which means that we're removing supply of carbon credits from massive companies that need to buy these things to offset their emissions. So essentially you remove these carbons from the market, it gets more expensive for companies to have emissions, and then it pushes them to cost analysis on green energy and pushes them towards green energy and stop polluting. So really basic right there, boasting an APY currently of 40,000%, which is absolutely nuts. Token's worth about $1,000 US right now. It's fallen a lot, but honestly, the price manipulation coming down more is a good thing in the long run for climates. If you're not in it, I highly recommend going into it. It's something you can feel good about investing in, as it is an environmental protocol and is doing something good for our world. So go and check Klima DAO out. On the topic of those two, we're gonna look at Luna really quick. If you're not a lunatic already, I highly recommend getting into Luna. I think you're gonna see an insane price around here that's gonna put this puppy right up there with Solana in this next bull market, which I do think it is still a bull market. You're seeing some insane rallying happening right now. And I think we're gonna continue to see some really cool price action. I am not a financial analyst or advisor. I do run a crypto fund, but that is totally separate from this. So don't take my advice or take my advice. I'm just trying to put these on your radar. Go do your own research, as you should always do. Luna is sweet, has an insane community, literally a bunch of lunatics. And the 2 token system that these DAOs are using right now, all of these forks of Ohm are using right now, was kind of pioneered by Luna, I wanna say. Might not be hitting the nail on the head there, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Anyways, this thing's sitting at 62.50 right now. I picked it up in the 20s. Still a pretty good buy, I think. I think you're gonna see this market cap go from 24 mil all the way to like 60 in this full run, if not a little bit more. All right, 4th coin, we're looking at Trust Swap. If you don't know Trust Swap, Swap is a launchpad, a token minting platform, a staking platform, a utility token. Like, these guys really do everything cool in this space, and their launch pads are next to none. The founder, Jeff Kurdakis, absolute beauty, such a good guy. If you haven't followed him on Twitter or anything like that, go check him out. He's always spitting the best information. Like, it's great. Launch pads on here are crazy. They're easy 10Xs pretty much every time they come out. So if you need a money printing machine or you want to replace that salary from your 9 to 5, take $10,000, stake it to Trust Swap. They have 4 launch pads coming up in December here. All of them will be 10X opportunities. Even with a $100 allocation, you'll replace a pretty average salary on a 9 to 5 just by investing in Trust Swap. So go check them out. Last but not least, we're gonna look really quickly at Crypto.com. This one seems obvious to me. I bought in at 6 cents a really long time ago, and I've been using the card for over a year, and those rewards stack. The crazy thing about those rewards are, even if you're getting 2 or 3%, before all this price action happened, I was getting 2 or 3% at 6 cents a coin. And then when it ran all the way to 75 cents a coin, those rewards that I had accumulated also just like 8X'd or 10X'd, which is nuts. You can't 10X the rewards, the cash back on a credit card. You're losing 20% because the Fed just printed a bunch of money. Crypto.com, undeniable in the space. These guys are buying Staples Center, Crypto.com Arena. They're on the floor of the UFC. They have UFC fighters wearing it. They have Matt Damon on the cover. If you're not into Crypto.com as a central banking exchange passageway into the cryptoverse, you're missing out. So get on it. It'll be $10 before you know it. This is not financial advice. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. My links are below.